The first time I went to my wife's company to ask for sick leave, the receptionist was visibly baffled. You have to be kidding me, sir. The person you're referring to, she's the owner of this entire corporation. She tilted her head, her smile fading. And our owner and her husband come and go together every day. Her husband definitely isn't. The elevator doors opened. In that next second, my wife, who should have been confined to a sickbed in our shabby apartment, stepped out, smiling brilliantly, arm in arm with her college sweetheart. Our eyes collided. Her smile fractured, freezing on her face. I looked at the cashmere and the diamond watch, the sheer extravagance clinging to her, and the tears that came felt like a bitter, hysterical laugh. That single one of your dresses is worth a year of my wages, but you played the role of a secretary making 40 grand a year. You took my entire savings to start this company, then told me you were broke and in debt. I worked 3 jobs just to help pay it off, so exhausted I didn't dare take a day off even with a fever. Tell me, Blair, why did you play me for a fool? Blair Caldwell fumbled for words, her mouth opening and closing soundlessly. Her companion, Miles Albright, stepped forward before she could speak. It's not a mystery, man. When I got married, she promised me she'd wait. Her company, her success, it's all part of the future she built for us. He shrugged, adjusting the cuff of his bespoke suit. So, no, she really doesn't have a dime she can give you. It was then I realized the depth of the deception. Not only had she hidden her entire identity and fortune from me, but she had made a lifelong vow of fidelity and commitment to another man. Yet, I was Blair Caldwell's legal husband, Noah Harrison. Could she truly walk away and leave me with nothing? Blair's hand reached out for my shoulder. I flinched, pulling back abruptly. Her hand hung in the air, then dropped with a sigh. Noah, listen to me. I loved the simplicity of the life we had. I really did. I never planned to keep this from you forever. I was going to tell you the truth, soon. 8 years. Blair, we've been married for 8 years. Was that not long enough? My voice was trembling, the rage a fragile thing beneath the surface of my shock. Or did you just think I was a fool you could lie to for the rest of your life? She tried to take my arm again. It's not like that, Noah. I took a shaky step back. My feet felt unstable because the soles of my shoes were worn flat, but I'd never felt I could justify buying a new pair. My gaze settled on Miles Albright. He was wearing gleaming custom Oxfords, a charcoal gray suit that screamed couture, and on his wrist, a Patek Philippe. I'd only ever dared to peek at those through a jewelry store window. I remember joking with Blair years ago, when you're rich, buy me a Patek, too. She had laughed, ruffling my hair. I promise. I'll buy you two. One to wear, one to keep in a safe. She had bought one. She'd just given it to him. Fighting the sickening bile in my throat, I forced a smile. Not like what? Then what is he? Blair glanced nervously at Miles. Miles is just a friend. Miles's smug expression immediately soured. Blair. She grabbed his arm, shooting him a silent look, then turned back to me, her voice dropping to a low, urgent murmur. Trust me, if I were involved with Miles, you wouldn't have lasted this long. He just got divorced. He's been really unstable, and I'm just trying to look out for him. He's always loved a cruel joke. He was just messing with you now. Don't take it to heart. Noah, you have to believe me. Believe her. I flashed back to our first year of marriage,